All the guns you'll be seeing today are available on solware.co.uk, based in Tamworth. Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's test and review day for our Webley Eagle. We've put it through its pellet test. It came off nicely with the Hades, so now it'll take its test and review. The test is 15 shots. You can score a maximum of 135. On the first card, 5 single targets. You need to get inside the red to get 10 points each, and they'll get you 50 points. On the second card, 5 shots must all get into the number 10, and that will get you another 50 points. And then our last card is called the rings. The top row is worth 5 points each, and there's 4 of those, so that's 20 points. And our last shot is worth the bonus shot of 15, which is just over the size of a pellet. That'll get you a 135. Now we say 110 is passable, you know, it's a good score. Anything under that, not very good. So let's get him out there. Let's go and see how this Webley Eagle can do today. Right, let's get the Webley Eagle underway. I've been expecting great things from this gun. It's been shooting really well. So here goes, shot 1. Just about a 10, I think. Shot 2. Again, just about a 10. Shot 3. Ten. Shot 4. 10. And the last shot. Right, hopefully he's got the full lot there. Go over to card 2. Looking good. That was a wobble on my account. I'm going to give him an extra shot on that. That was my fault. Yeah, he's got it. Yeah, I took a bit of a wobble there. A bit unfair on the gun to miss the shot due to me. So yeah, we'll go and count those up. Make sure he has got all those first card ones in the red, and we'll get into card 3. Well, yeah, the Webley Eagle's got 100 points so far. Even the shaky shot I had was still inside the 10, so he didn't really need the extra shot either. Even though I took a wobble, it still got in the 10. Now we're on to our rings. Let's have a see how he gets on with these. First shot. First shot's good. Right, he's out of pellets, but no worries. Second magazine is at the ready. Shot 2. Ooh, he might have missed that one now. That one might be just in. Shot 4. He's in. Can he get the big bonus shot? Wow, that's perfectly in there. I'll go and take a look at that card, because if those have clipped the edge of that ring, he could be onto a 135 here. Well, ladies and gentlemen, how close do you like it? Yeah, they're all inside that ring, and that means that the Webley Eagle on test has hit a 135. Can't fault the gun. Did fantastically well. I'll get it set up now and we'll get it chronographed. Okay then, let's put 5 shots over the chronograph. Let's see what power this gun has. Shot 1. 180. Shot 2. 179. Shot 3. 178. shot 4 179, and shot 5 179. So we'll give it a 179. 3 of the shots there were in 179, so that's what we'll give it. Well, I've just put everything through the computer. We had our pellet size, which was 589 grain. When it all diverted down, we got it down to 480 feet per second, and that gave us 11.87 of an output in feet pounds, which is bang there on the money. Probably a little bit dangerous with an heavier pellet, to be fair. And the energy expressed in joules was 16.10. So there's plenty of power there in the old Webley Eagle. Well, what can we say? Accuracy wise, 135. Power wise, right on the limit. It's got everything, this gun, to be fair, hasn't it? It's a little bit of a dark horse, shall we say. Now, the gun feels very, very solid, and that's due to its weight. I will be honest with you, she's a bit of an hefty girl. The scope that I've got on this could be better. I've got a Wolf Sport 3B9B40, and I'm shooting, say, 23 metres away. I've no doubt if I put a bigger scope on this, I could achieve better results. But what more do you want from this gun? The power is on the money, it's right on the limit. The accuracy is bang on. The way I see it, don't touch it, don't change it. If it's doing everything that it should do, it's fine. Leave it as it is. They tell me that Webley have designed the complete mechanism inside here at itself. Now, we know Webley usually get a lot of their stuff out of the Turkish parts bin, but apparently they have designed this complete mechanism in here for themselves, and that's the one that they're going to be using in most of their guns from now on. Now, we understand Webley was from Birmingham originally, frankly, actually, just up the road from me here, about 5-6 miles, but it's obviously now dissolved up, sold off into pieces, and it's now manufactured in Turkey. But as I say, Webley, since doing that, have been borrowing their parts a lot from parts bins all over the world. But this apparently is their own design, and to be quite honest with you, if they can keep to this design and it can get results like we've had today, we're going to be looking at a gun that can do what it should be doing, and I really hope that this is going to be the case. It'd be nice to see Webley back where it should be. I've done an old video on the channel where we've got an old Birmingham Webley, which was an old Webley Exocet that I had, that was an absolutely fantastic break barrel gun. Made up the road here in Franklin, and I got a new Turkish Webley, I'll think of the name of it, but it was one of the new Webleys anyway. They've released the bright barrels, but it couldn't match the Birmingham one. No matter what it did, the Birmingham one was just so superiorly made, it was untrue. Even though, like, we've progressed 20 odd years from the Webley Exocet, the Webley Exocet was still by far the superior gun to a modern day Webley, which was a bit of a shock. Now, that kind of held me back from over a Webley PCP, I will admit, because I was really let down with how that Webley bright barrel performed, and I was thinking to myself, well, if a modern day bright barrel performs like that, the PCPs are not going to be that good either. But this has actually took me by shock. It performs so well. There's everything you would want there. The stock's lovely made. It's not a Manelli or anything like that, but it's lovely etched. And obviously, like, there's plenty of grip. You've got a huge bottle, so plenty shot count. This is a 2.2. Still getting 12 shots per magazine, which is fine in my book. That's plenty shots per magazine there. The Picatinny rail on the top is got masses of movement, as you can see. I've had to bring the scope right back behind the magazine. The cocking lever, smooth to use. The gauge, put in the right place and very easy to see, colour coded. Even for a blind person like myself, I can still see that quite clearly. The trigger has got quite a thud to it, but it's, if you know what I mean, it's intuitively feelable. As you pull it, you know when it's going to crack, and that's what you like with the trigger. you know when you put that pressure on, that's when it's going to release, and that's a decent trigger, to be fair. Nice little touches, like even on the filler port, instead of having just a bit of rubber on the end there, like some, they've put a magnetic cover. If you hit it, it'll click on. Again, another nice touch. But yeah, Webley have thought about this. It's not a cheaply made gun, you can see that. The only thing that I would say that needs to be changed with the gun is, this was a test gun for Webley supplied to Solware, and I bought it off Solware once they'd finished with it, displaying it, like, and typically you can see like still ticking it up like it's never been actually bought or sold to anybody, it's just been a display gun at the workshop. But it come with the Webley silencer. Now, at some point I would like to see whether I could change that silencer, because the supplied silencer isn't the greatest, it still has quite a crack to it. So I was wondering if I fitted one of my own silencers, it might make it a little bit better. That's something that I may try with the gun. I've not even had a look underneath there yet to see whether it has got an 1/2 inch UNF thread, so I can change it. I've not even had a check. But the Webley Eagle today, you've got to look at this in a certain way. This gun is around the I think it's about £550 at the minute, or £600 mark. But with the results it's had today as regards its accuracy, its power, and how it's performed really, because it's been no problem. Every shot has connected perfectly when I've cocked the lever, put it back. It's not put a step wrong, and it is one hell of a gun. It's going to get the thumbs up from me as regards would I recommend it, because I would. I was kind of wanted to do this and kind of not, because of it, say, that experience that I had with the new Webley brake barrel. But yeah, it's performed really well, and to be quite honest, it shocked me. I was told that Webley had been trying to make their own mechanism for a PCP, and they seem to have hit it on the head first time. Somebody told me that they were getting some help from ATA, which I don't know if that's true, but if ATA have helped out with this, they've done Webley a favour there, because it's worked whatever they've done. So, coming to the end there, accuracy, power, nice gun, a little bit heavy, a little bit on the noisy side, but what do you want for the money? I mean, as long as you're target shooting, it's fine. The only reason that you wouldn't want this is if you was on a permission, you needed to keep the noise down, because every thud of that gun would scare off probably a crow within 400 metres, I would have thought. But it's done what we wanted to do today, and done it very, very well. Well done to the Webley Eagle. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye now.